Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a footballer.
He is a symbol of obsession, ambition, pressure, and resilience. His name appears in record books, highlight reels, and debates across generations, but behind the trophies and numbers lies a journey built on sacrifice, loneliness, and relentless self-belief.
This is not simply a story of success.
It is a story of rise, fall, and an unbreakable comeback.
Ronaldo was born on the small island of Madeira, Portugal, into a family that lived far from comfort.
Money was limited, opportunities were rare, and the future was uncertain.
Football was not a hobby for him, it was an escape.
From a very young age, the ball became his world. The narrow streets of Madeira were his first stadiums, and every kick carried a dream bigger than his surroundings.
At school, Ronaldo did not blend in.
His accent made him different, his confidence made him stand out, and his obsession with football made him misunderstood. Teachers saw distraction, classmates saw arrogance, but inside him was a hunger that refused to be ignored.
While others relaxed, Ronaldo trained.
While others laughed, he worked.
Rejection slowly shaped his mentality rather than breaking it.
At just 12 years old,
Ronaldo made a decision that would define his life. He left his family behind and moved to Lisbon to join Sporting CP's academy. For a child, the loneliness was brutal.
Nights were filled with homesickness, tears, and doubt.
But instead of returning home, Ronaldo chose discomfort.
He learned early that growth demands sacrifice. At Sporting Lisbon, his talent became impossible to ignore. His speed, footwork, and confidence separated him from other young players, but it was his discipline that truly stood out.
Training sessions never ended when the whistle blew. Ronaldo stayed longer, pushed harder, and demanded more from himself than anyone else ever could.
Everything changed after one match. Sporting Lisbon faced Manchester United in a friendly, and Ronaldo dominated the game. English defenders struggled to keep up, and Sir Alex Ferguson immediately recognized something rare.
Within days, Ronaldo was signed by Manchester United, stepping into one of the biggest clubs in the world as a teenager. Life in England was harsh.
The Premier League was physical, fast, and unforgiving.
Ronaldo faced constant criticism. He was labeled flashy, selfish, and weak. Fans questioned his effectiveness, and the media was relentless.
Many players would have lost confidence, but Ronaldo absorbed the criticism and turned it into fuel. Instead of complaining, he rebuilt himself.
His body transformed through intense training.
His mindset sharpened.
His game evolved. The flashy winger became a complete attacker.
By 2008, Ronaldo was unstoppable. Goals, trophies, and individual awards followed, culminating in his first Ballon d'Or. The world could no longer deny his greatness.
Then came Real Madrid. The biggest transfer in football history brought unimaginable pressure.
Expectations were enormous, and comparisons were constant.
But Ronaldo thrived where others would collapse. He did not come to Madrid to participate, he came to dominate. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo entered his most legendary phase.
Season after season, he shattered records.
Champions League nights became his stage.
When pressure peaked, he delivered. His rivalry with Lionel Messi defined an era and elevated football to unprecedented levels. Every goal, every celebration, every performance was scrutinized, yet Ronaldo remained focused. His success was not accidental.
It was built on discipline, obsession, and routine. Ronaldo treated his body like a machine and his mindset like a weapon.
5 Ballon d'Ors, multiple Champions League titles, and countless decisive goals made him one of the greatest athletes in history.
But time spares no one.
Age began to catch up, injuries increased, and football evolved. His move to Juventus was productive, but the dominance felt different. Slowly, the narrative shifted.
Doubts replaced praise. Questions replaced certainty. Was Ronaldo still elite?
His return to Manchester United was emotional but chaotic. The club was unstable, expectations were unrealistic, and the environment was toxic.
Criticism returned, louder than ever.
An explosive interview damaged his image, and public opinion turned against him.
Once again, Ronaldo stood at the edge of his career.
The 2022 World Cup delivered the deepest heartbreak. Sitting on the bench, watching dreams fade, tears visible to the world.
Let's be honest, when I mean soon, it's probably 1-2 years, I'm still be at the game.
So you expect this World Cup to be your last, do you?
Definitely yes, because I will be 41 years old, and I think will be the moment and in a big competition.
For many legends, this would have been the end. A quiet retirement.
A graceful goodbye.
Ronaldo chose a different path.
His move to Saudi Arabia was mocked as a decline, but Ronaldo saw opportunity where others saw endings.
He brought global attention, raised standards, and continued to score.
It was not about proving critics wrong, it was about refusing to disappear.
Today, Cristiano Ronaldo represents more than football. He represents resilience.
He represents the idea that failure is not falling, but refusing to rise again. His journey proves that greatness is not defined by perfect moments, but by how one responds when everything collapses.
Ronaldo never waited for perfect conditions, he created them.
He turned pressure into privilege, criticism into motivation, and pain into power. That is why his legacy will live far beyond goals and trophies. Cristiano Ronaldo is not just remembered for what he won, but for how he endured, adapted, and came back stronger every time the world thought he was finished.